Armedfro here with a battle. This was during my stream. Well, I always stream my Armedfro for some weird reason, but I love streaming. It's very fun. So I sent out my Sandy, and he sends out his Pandora, which is a very good lead. It's Poison and Bug. He sets the Toxic Spikes, as I just set up Stealth Rocks. It's the best move in this generation. I mean, I love Stealth Rocks in this generation. But, so he actually goes for Rock Slide, and I'm like, hell no, you can't Rock Slide me. Get the hell out of here. I red card this guy, and he just runs away, and he sends out Milk Tank. So I go for the Stone Edge at this point. I actually thought he would go for another Toxic Spikes, but, I mean, I get the crit on the Milk Tank. Ugh, I mean, it mattered, but, I mean, I don't know, maybe not. Because, see, I go for, Explosion, he sets up Stealth Rocks. I just go, what the fuck? Boom! Right in his face. Boom! And, of course, because Milk Tank is Milk Tank, and Explosion is nerfed in this generation, he lives, like, 2 HP, I think he said. But I just revenge kill with the Alakazam, because with Magic Guard, I do take Toxic, but I don't take damage. I don't get Stealth Rock damage. I am Focus Sash, so I can pretty much live any hit, no matter what. As I Psych it in the face, as I take his MILF out. But he goes into his Hitmontop. I see a Fake Out coming. I don't want him to break my Focus Sash, so I switch the hell out of there and go into my Wisher Washer, which everyone has been asking me his EVs. I'll give you a hint. It's max HP. So I take the Fake Out very nicely. And so at this point, I thought he would switch. So I actually went for the T-Wave. But of course he doesn't switch, as you see, and he goes for the Revenge, which I do not understand. I mean, it doesn't really fit with his Technician, but it does a rather good chunk of me. So now I do go back into the little yellows, but I will not be able to take a Mach Punch from this guy because his Technician boost and Life Orb boost and Stab boost. Oh, I hope you guys had a very happy New Year. Just telling you right now. Whatever. Back to the game. Here I sent out my Onyxia, which I Lumberry, just takes off my poison. So at this point, I thought he would stay in, maybe go for a Mach Punch, because I know I could live one. So I just go for the Dragon Claw. But of course, he switches into his Pandora, hoping that he would get poison point me, and pretty much sending him out as death fodder. So I actually hit it with a Dragon Claw. It's obviously the one-hit KO, this freaking Pandora thing. Because Pandora, I mean, he's decently bulky, but he can't take a max attack Dragon Claw. But he sends out his IOUs, and I thought I would take Return rather nicely. But as you see here, I live in the red, like 34 HP. But I went for the Dragon Dance. I thought I would live with a lot more HP than I did. But whatever, I will be able to outspeed him and go for a Dragon Claw. I'm like, okay, come on, Dragon Claw his face off. But he switches into a Slowking, which I'm guessing it was Death Fodder. Because, I mean, I could 2-hit KO the hell out of this guy. Especially with Stealth Rock damage. I mean, look at this. One Dragon Claw takes about 3/4 of his health out. So I'd go for the Night Slash, which I'm going to switch out for another move. Because Night Slash just doesn't work with this guy. You can learn it, but it just doesn't work. He goes into his Hitmontop. I see the damage. I'm like, okay, I might as well just stay in. Just because of Stealth Rock, Poison Spikes, and it'll do a little more Life Orb damage to this guy. So I can Revenge Kill it very easily. So at this point, I switch into my George of the Jungle, strong as you can be. As I take the Stealth Rocks and Poison, but it doesn't really matter. I actually switch here and go for a Sleep Powder, but he actually stays in, goes for the Revenge, does a pretty good chunk to me. But of course, George of the Jungle is just amazingly bulky in defense, so I take it very nicely. So I will be able to live another hit, go for a Power Whip. As I take the Mach Punch decently well, and I just rock this guy's face off with a Power Whip. As you see this Sage guy, he's actually really good. He's really a respectable player. Me and him go back and forth each game. But, I mean, it's really fun to play this guy. So, anyways, he sent out his Tauros. I know that I cannot, like, I do have Regeneration, but it doesn't really matter anymore with this guy, because I can outspeed this guy and go with my Alakazam and just break this guy's face off. So I go into my I Like Soup, and so I just go for the Psychic. I'm like, okay, I can hit it, and hit it hard. And he sends out his Altaria. I'm like, oh god, a Special Defender. So I hit him with Stealth Rock damage. He goes for the Cloud 9. I mean, I guess that's maybe for like a Rain Dance, anti-Rain Dance, anti-Sunday Day Team, anti-Sandstorm, but whatever. I do think I get the special defense drop, so I decided to stay in. I can live at least one Dragon Claw, I think, and I Psychic, but he lives with minuscule HP. He goes for the Dragon Claw. I'm like, oh god, how much is he gonna do? Wow, I can live another one really easily. So at this point, I just go for another Psychic because it's pretty much dead. This was his last like chance to beat me because I can outspeed his Tauros and one-hit KO it with a Psychic. Or not one hit, from where it's at, one hit KO it. So thanks, good game, the Sage. Thanks for watching, guys. Question of the day. You know, the new ban list, they banned the attack, normal, Skyman. What do you guys think about it? So tell me what you guys think. Thanks for watching, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe. Stay classy. Hey guys, Armedfro here. If you guys didn't know, Smogon actually voted to see who would be banned this generation. They did a bunch of suspects, and these are the guys who are banned. Tell me what you guys think. Obviously, I'm going to be playing according to this ban list, but not my tournament. So thanks for watching, guys. Just making this clear. Stay classy.